Good morning students, Sai Ram. Let us continue with EVS 1 lesson number 6 variety in food. And children, let me tell you, it is the last part of this chapter and we are going to watch in today's video the chapter as a whole part. Okay, so whatever we had learned in the previous videos, whatever we had watched in the previous videos, we are going to see it together so that you understand it better. And let us start by learning the new words. So here are your new words. Can you see it on the screen? The first one, Neigboring. Neighboring. Neighboring means next to you. It's like we have neighbors, okay? So the people who are living next to us are called as neighbors. So neighboring itself is just next to you is neighboring, okay? Next, neighboring is referred to states here in this chapter. So neighboring states means those states which are close to each other are called as neighbors. Yes or no? Second one is Maharashtra. Maharashtra. Now this is a proper noun. It is a name of a state. It is our state. Yes or no? We live in Maharashtra. So why Maharashtra I have given a new word? Because you are going to use this word many times in EVS 1. Throughout your EVS 1 lessons, this word is going to be used as much as possible as can, and you should know the spelling of Maharashtra very correctly and thoroughly. So you make a note down of all the new words and you practice, you learn the new words and you write it as much times as you want to, then you will become perfect in these new words. Okay, look at the third one, According. According means as it is. Okay, the way it is known as according. The way it has to go. Suppose you have to go, we have to work according to the time. So we have to go, we have to schedule our work according to the time. So that is time. Okay, according. Fourth one, Determine. Determine means you are fixed on something. On some things which you are planned, you are fixed that you are going to do that for sure. 100% you are going to do that is determine. Suppose you have determined to be a good child by getting up early in the morning, by doing all your work on time, by studying regularly. So you have determined, you have promised to yourself that you are going to do it. So that is determine. Okay, the last one, diet. Diet means the things we eat during lunch, during dinner, during breakfast, during snacks. That is your daily diet. The things, the food items which you include in your daily diet is known as diet. Okay, diet means is related to food items. Okay, now let us see this, a very important part. Listen to me very carefully. A region's climate, soil, water and people's need determine the crops that are grown in that region and also their staple diet. What do you mean by this? We'll go slowly again. A region's climate means an area's climate, a particular region's climate. Climate means what? The how the environment is, how the surrounding is, whether it is heaty, whether it is cloudy, whether it is rainy, whether it is cold. So a climate, the area of that climate. Then the soil of that particular region. See, soil varies according to region. You have black soil in some region, you have red soil in some region, so it varies. So soil, water, yes, water also tastes different of different regions. Yes or no? Especially the well water, it tastes different because of what? Because of the soil, because of the climate of that particular region. And people's need means the people living in that region, what do they require, what is their daily requirement, that is the need. Determine the crops means the crops grown in that region are dependent, are they are being classified, they are being dependent on this, all these things, that is climate, soil, water and people's need. Okay, how much water, whether that region receives high rainfall, whether that region receives low rainfall, whether that region receives moderate rainfall. So dependent on all these factors, a region's crop is determined, is fixed. that are grown in that region, and also their staple diet. Staple diet means a diet which they important, which they have regularly. So obviously in particular region, if rice is grown on a large scale, the people's staple diet will obviously be rice. Yes or no? So all these factors such as climate, soil, water and people's need, they determine the crops that are grown in that region and also their staple diet. Okay. Now we'll see the next one. Climate. See, this is the climate. See, some part on your right hand side it is sunny, here it is cloudy. So climate changes according to the environment. According it is a natural thing, so it changes as and when it wants to. Okay. Soil, it can be red soil, it can be black soil, it can be any type of soil. So soil also is a factor which depends on the type of crop grown in that region. Okay. Sorry. Then comes water. How is the water availability in that region? Whether it is receiving higher rainfall, whether it is receiving low rainfall, whether it is receiving moderate rainfall. So water availability is also an important factor that determines the crop grown in that particular region and the diet, the staple diet of the people living in that region. Now we are going to see the food items vary according to region. See, now only we saw the main thing, that a region's climate, soil, water and people's need. These are the things, these are the important factors which determines the crops and the staple diet of that region. So food items will vary according to region. Okay, the crops grown in every region is different. The crops grown in every region is varying from one another. So it varies, that is, it is different. For example, the availability of grains, fruits and vegetables are available according to the seasons. We get fruits and vegetables and grains. See, grains, it is now, this is not the case. If you see, because of transport facilities, because of faster transport facilities and because of availability of water, the grains, the fruits and vegetables which were previously available according to seasons are now available throughout the season. Means because of the modern technology, because of the availability of water in more quantity, the availability of seasons according to the seasons is not seen any, it is seen in lesser quantity, not more. But these vegetables, the fruits, the grains are available throughout the region because of modern technologies. Okay. Now, but there are few fruits and vegetables which are available in the market according to the seasons. Okay. Now, crops grown in the region of higher rainfall. Now, crops that grow in high rainfall are rice. Rice requires a heavy rainfall. So, rice grows in the area which receives heavy rainfall. As well as coconut. Coconut also is a plant, is a tree which requires high rainfall. So, it grows in the region of high rainfall. So, here I have mentioned few examples. I have not given all. You just you can find out more and you can write it on your own. Okay. Then the crops that grow in the region of moderate rainfall. Moderate means not less, not high. In between, that is middle. It is wheat. Wheat grows in the regions of moderate rainfall. Okay. Then comes soya bean. Soya bean also grows in the region of moderate rainfall. Okay. Then the crops that grow in the region of low rainfall. Low rainfall, which are the crops grown? Jawar is there and bajra. Okay. So jawar and bajra are the two crops which grow in the region of low rainfall. It does not require high rainfall. It manages itself in low rainfall. Okay. Low rainfall is suitable for jawar and bajra. Okay. So what is this? What we are seeing? Why we are seeing the variety of crops in different regions? Because of the availability of water specifically. Okay. And because of the climate and because of the soil in that particular region, these changes and these differences we observe. Okay, now diversity in food items. Now as people's need, as people's region, climate, soil, water is different from one another, they have variety in food too. They have some special and famous food items of that particular region. I'm just giving a few examples here. Like Pune have nachni bhakri. Why nachni bhakri? Because nachni, that is ragi, is grown on a large scale in Pune. So Pune's main or staple diet includes nachni bhakri. Okay, then comes Nagpur. Nagpur grows on a large scale. Oranges are grown on a large scale in Nagpur. So orange barfi is a sweet dish which they include in their special occasions always. Whether it is Diwali, whether it is Ganesh Chaturthi, whatever, this special dish, this sweet dish is included in everything during special occasions. Okay. Then comes Nasik, that is Mande. Mande is made like a Puran Poli type it is. It is a sweet dish again, and it is famous, and it is a staple food item of Nasik. Means it is a famous food item of Nasik. Okay. So now we will take a recap of what we have watched in today's video. First and important thing what we watched, that a region's climate, soil, water and people's need determine the crops that are grown in that region and also their staple diet. Yes children. So all the factors, what are the important factors? Climate, soil, water and people's need are the important and major factors. What do they determine? They determine the crops that are grown in that region and also their staple diet. Staple means the main food item which they include every day in their diet. Okay, and then we saw the diversity in food items. Because of all these factors, all the regions have different food items grown in different regions because of these factors. Okay, and some of the food items are well known, are famous in that particular region or famous in that particular area, in that particular place. Is that clear? So this is the end of lesson number 6, that is variety in food. And I hope you have understood today's video, and I hope you have made a note of the important points which I discussed throughout the video. Thank you for listening to me carefully. Goodbye. Take care.